What's going on, y'all? So today we're going to talk about Hitta J3. Hitta J3 was somebody that's a Kendrick Lamar affiliate and had also came out on the GNX album and has been making waves for himself ever since. Has been going up, also has a YG video coming out, has been doing really well for himself after the fact. And I wanted to talk about how he's been going at the people online, man. A lot of people have been trying to get at him online. He's been replying back. He's been responding back to the people that have been trying to get at him, specifically the Drake fans. And Drake himself, it looks like he decided to reach out to Drake and call him out on a couple of posts on here. And I just wanted to react to him, see what it is that he has to say when he posted. To be honest, I've always picked the streets, and most people picked up a book or a device. There's people out here that just only know how to talk on the internet. They don't know how to do anything when it comes to a physical altercation. A lot of people have been trying to get at him on the internet, trying to troll him on the internet, but he's letting you know right now, none of that would fly in real life. None of that would even start in real life. He said, my ops couldn't even finish the job on the street. Y'all think I'm worried about somebody talking ish on a tweet? Which is a bar, I'm not gonna lie. That is a crazy bar. He need to use that on he need to use that in a song or something. Maybe he already did. Who knows? Maybe I haven't heard it yet. But that's a bar either way. I really mess with this. This is really tough. And it just really shows, man, the way things are. People are always going to talk smack on the internet, but when it comes to real life situations, you do not want any altercations in public. And even if we did have an altercation, Hitta J3 is saying here they couldn't even get the job finished. Here he says, Hitta broke gang banging at got y'all panties in the bunch because he's not affected by the trolls that are on the internet, and they're more affected by him because he's not affected by what they're saying. And they've been trying to go at Hitta J3. They've been trying to do all these things to try to call out Hitta J3 from whatever said online, from what people are trying to share, from academics TV, all this stuff, him going back and forth with ACT. It's crazy how he gets so many people upset, but then they want to come around and call him broke and call him a nobody. But if that's the case, why are y'all upset about somebody who you're calling irrelevant and broke? It doesn't make any sense why you still would be bothered by him. And this is where he starts getting at Drake. Now, remember, a lot of people were talking smack about Hitta online, tweets, all that, right? So Hitta J3 comes out and says, high school pig, you was even bad then. Who rapped this line? Take a wild guess. Now, obviously, he's talking about Drake. These lyrics were from Drake, and Hitta J3 brings this up because people are trying to slander him, talk smack about him, trying to run with a narrative, trying to create a narrative with some old tweets. But realistically, look at what you're defending. I understand you got 100 bands, you got a baby Benz, you got some bad friends. High school pics, you was even bad then, which is crazy. High school pics? That's wild. Like, I don't even know what to say about that. And Hitta J3 is now getting at Drake. And this is because Drake's fans are trying to get at Hitta J3. All these people are trying to get at Hitta J3. And this has been a tactic that they have been doing for a while now. And then this is where he brings up this picture. He says, he really wanted to be like us, just didn't make the cut. Reference to Not Like Us, I'm assuming. And he's talking about the bandana and what it represents for Hitta J3 and how Drake is trying to fake flex it, fake the funk, wearing a bandana over your neck, like if you're official, like if you're one of them ones. And this is where Hitta says, take that flag off. You're not like us. And it's interesting that Hitta J3 points this out because you remember that Drake was at this WWE event where he was throwing signs up and he was throwing hand gestures to the camera. Fantastic. On ESPN. It's going to be great. Ladies and gentlemen, this week, TKO and so as you can see here, it's exactly what Hitta J3 is talking about. He wants to be like them. He wants to have the rep like them. He wants to be just like them, but he can't. He's not like them. But you can see by the gestures that he's throwing up. And it's the same reason why Hitta J3 is saying that you want to be like us so bad. It's clear as day. Even now, even recently when he was at the WWE event, he's still doing things that are making the point that Hitta J3 is trying to make right now. So you could say one thing about this pick, but when you look at the actions that he's done recently on TV, it's clear as day. Hitta J3 knows exactly what Drake is doing, trying to fake the funk. And this is where Hitta has shared, Dot put blood on, no debates. Drake this, Drake that, bet that boy know of me. It's okay to say I'm a joint and you're not. And at this point, I'm sure that Drake knows of Hitta J3. He came out in the GNX album. He's been talking to academics. He's been popping off online. He has associations with Playboy Cardi. He's tapped in, bro. He's tapped in. No matter how many people want to say otherwise, no matter how many people want to hate, Hitta J3 is tapped in. A lot of people are tapped in with Hitta J3. And at this point, I'm sure Drake knows of Hitta J3. And Hitta J3 calling out Drake and the fake stuff that he's doing online. And this is where he brings up Kendrick Lamar and Drake as well. He says, the West Coast was lit before that man got signed to Young Money. That's Drake. And Dot been doing his shit way before that. Stop thinking the boy made his career pop. The West Coast been lit. And that's a narrative that people are saying online that I always think is so ridiculous. People always say that Kendrick Lamar gained popularity because of this beef. Nah, Kendrick Lamar has been popular for a really long time, bro. This was years ago. And this is the picture, if I'm correct, was a time when Snoop Dogg had passed the torch to Kendrick Lamar and told him he's running the West Coast, that he got the torch right now. This was such a pivotal moment, and this happened long before any rap beef. So the fact that people are trying to say that Drake revived Kendrick Lamar's career is the most outlandish, is the most ridiculous thing that I ever heard, and it's not true. Drake did not revive Kendrick's career. Kendrick's career has been going on strong for years at this point, and he's been successful without the beef. Just because more people are aware of him now doesn't mean that he wasn't popping back then. But that's a narrative that people try to run so that way they could start an argument online. And it's like Hitta J3 said in the beginning, all these individuals know how to do is just pop shit online. They'll never do anything in person. And that's why I like this tweet a lot. My ops couldn't finish the job on the street. Y'all think I'm worried about somebody talking ish on a tweet? That's a bar, bro. A lot of people will talk online. A lot of people will talk smack online. But the chances of them saying to you what they say to you online, the chances of that are very slim. Not even going to happen. And it's to the point where you just laugh about this shit. It's hilarious at certain points because it's like the individuals that talk the most, they be on their phones, they be on a device. They're never outside. They never touch grass. They're constantly out here trying to start some shit. They're miserable with what they got going on. They have no idea what it's like to go outside, put in work, make money, make a earning, so that way you could bring it back to your family. A lot of people on the internet, all they know how to do is just run their mouth, try to run with a narrative to try to make you look bad. Realistically, in life, you need to worry about yourself before you worry about someone else, before you start hating on someone else, especially. Take a look at your life before you start trying to mess with others, bro. But shout out to Hitta J3, man. I know Hitta J3 has been doing his thing, and I know more promising things are going to come from Hitta J3. And respect to everybody from his camp, Kendrick Lamar's camp, everybody that he's tapped in with. Y'all tell me how you feel about this and get back to me, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video, man. Peace.